In the last class, we have seen about HDFS and its concepts and some of the things like how to write a file, how to read a file from HDFS. Now we will see how practically HDFS is used and what are the practical things we can do with HDFS. Now we'll open VirtualBox. We'll open VirtualBox and we'll click on Cloudera and start. I've already done it. Cloudera it's working on CentOS. CentOS is one of the flavor of Linux. So in order to work with this, I think we have to be pretty knowledge about Linux commands. So I insist you all to learn Linux commands, some of the few basic commands. Now we will see what are the things we can do with the HDFS. You go here and right click to open terminal, or you can click here icon. You can see it's command prompt, to work with command prompt. Okay, we'll start. First, Hadoop FS hyphen. This will give all the commands that it can run. Will give all the commands. See here, you can go through this. Or next we'll see HDFS DFS. Hadoop FS is shortened to HDFS DFS. Okay, with help will give same those commands with the explanation. Now we will see some of these few commands under this. Okay, now first we will see HDFS DFS. First we will make one directory in the root folder by name sample. It takes some time. It's not so fast as in Windows. We'll see it's there or not. FS DFS ls. No, sorry. FS DFS root here should be. See here, there is already one. There is created our directory. So we have to change the permission, file directory permission of this. We will change that HDFS DFS change mode 777 of directory sample. I missed on hyphen here. 777 will convert any permissions to means to full extent, full all, read, write, execute everything. So in order to understand all this, I think you should learn all the commands of Linux. Now we will see the permissions. See here, the sample got all permissions. Okay, now we'll create one file here. Okay, here one level 2. So open terminal in desktop. Great, it will open on notepad here. Welcome to Hadoop. In Hadoop classes. Thank you. Thank you. We'll save it in desktop by name. Example 1. Save. Okay, now we will see how to copy file from local system to Hadoop. Okay, from local system to HDFS we will see. For that, the command is HDFS DFS copy from local. See, copy capital F from capital L local. Copy from local from copy from home. Where is the file? The file is located in home, Cloudera, desktop. The file name is example1 exmp1 2. This is called from address. Now we should do to address, means where it should go and save. Root sample, and you can give one more file name, or to copy these elements to that file, or you can simply give like this. This file will get transferred to this folder. We'll see. Enter. No such file or directory. Why it's showing like this? Yeah, see here, I gave examples file name mistake. exmp, that's all. I gave one more L, sorry. Yeah, it's done. Now we will see it's there or not. HDFS DFS ls in root under sample file, sample directory. See here, one file got created just now. Just now it got created. We will see what are the contents in that. For that, HDFS DFS -cat root under sample, the file name is exmp1. See, cat will give the contents of that file. See, welcome to Hadoop classes, thank you, same as that. In order to get only the last line, means last end line, we can use this HDFS DFS hyphen tail. Tail will give only the last end line. Sample exmp1. See, it will give only thank you. Now it has given whole file. But we will check once. We'll see what tail will give. Tail command is line duty. See here, it will give last 10 lines. Okay, I'm sorry. This tail will give, by default it will give last 10 lines. I have only 2 lines now in that file, so it gave full file only. Yeah, by default tail will give only last 10 lines of the file. If you have so much thing, if you have so hundreds of lines in the file, the tail will give last 10 lines by default. Okay, now we have seen how to copy from local system to Hadoop, means HDFS. We'll do now reverse. From HDFS DFS, copy to local from where? From sample file name exmp1 to where? From home Cloudera, sorry spelling, Cloudera desktop have already have file name, file example1, so I will give one more name, exmp2. We'll see how it works. No such directory. Again I made a mistake. It's exmp1. Okay, it's exmp1. See, example2 file as created. We'll see here. Welcome to Hadoop classes, thank you. Now we'll do, we'll see HDFS DFS MV. MV stands for move. It will move from text, will move sample exmp1 to MV move will use to move a file from one place to another place, or it is used to rename the same file with one more name. We'll do it. Say sample. Now I'm renaming it to exmp2. See here, I given the same path, same folder. I'm renaming 1 to 2. the file is placed in same folder only. See, we'll see this. Okay, now HDFS, DFS. Let's see what are the contents under sample. See, there is only one file by name example2. The example1 got renamed to example2, means example1 moved to example2. It's in the same folder only. By same folder it's moved, or it's called as renaming only. Now we will copy from one file to another file, means HDFS DFS. For copying we will use CP where sample exmp1 will copy it to same position only, same folder, sample with one more with other name, exmp copy. This will be copy file. No such directory. Sample. Why? It's 2. Wait here. It's example 2, right? Not 1. Yeah. Now it will work. I mean, just 1 now got renamed to 2 no. That's why. Now we'll see HDFS DFS -ls under sample. Just to give 2 files. Okay, see example2 and example copy. Now we will see what's inside. It's properly copied or not. In example HDFS DFS cat sample example2 exmp, example copy cpy, same file. Contents are copied properly or not, we will see now. See here, welcome to Hadoop classes, thank you. Same one. Now how to delete a file, we will see. HDFS DFS delete means remove, RM. Under sample we'll remove copy file. Yes, we don't need that. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Copy cpy. See, file got deleted. If you again want to recheck, then see. See, only one file is there. Now we will see some more commands under HDFS DFS -du root. See, this will give HDFS DFS will give storage size of all the folders, means directories. Will give the storage space. This first line is giving the original size of the file, and second line is giving the replicated file. Means if this is 10, the replicated file will be 30, means replication factor, means if the original size is 10, the file gets stored in 3 different places. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, 30. So always this thing, the original size will be 3 times less than this. I mean, the storage size of this will be 3 times greater than the original size of the file. Okay, now we'll see attributes under DFS. du hyphen du hyphen s root. Hyphen s will give the summary of the file, means it will give total of all the bytes and its original size and its replication size. If you want to read that thing in human format, means human readable, du hyphen h means human readable format, means it will give in, not in bytes, it will give in MBs or GBs. Here h base has 8.2k original size and the replication size is 256 MB. This user is 828.15 MB. Sometimes it will be proper only, same as this thing, but usually it will be 3 times greater than this original, and it's 3 times greater than the replication size. Okay, now I think I've seen with all kinds of files, all kinds of instructions. It's enough for HDFS. We have seen the concepts in HDFS and we have worked with some of the commands in HDFS. In the next class we will see with difference between Hadoop 1.x and 2.x, and we will learn about MapReduce, how it works and all. Now thank you for now. Before that, I will tell everyone to please install Hadoop, go through it, what are the things inside it. Means you can go to browser here, and in browser you will find user interface to Hadoop. You find user interface, welcome to Hadoop, learn all this, understand what and all is present. See here, Spark is used, HBase is Hadoop storage system, Impala is query engine. We will learn all these things in future classes. Okay, thank you for now. Please do like, share, subscribe.